Um, where, what? Hello? I was about to say, where's the person CPP? Okay. This, okay. Let's go ahead and um, private. Stream name. Oh, it'd help if I included the IO stream. There we go. It should correct that. And that should correct that. There we go. This is a person. Hello, Curious. I love the emote. How's it going? Oh no, you'll be able to see my chat now that I think about it. My special chat that's hidden, that's usually hidden from view. No, I need to move that then. Because it's recording my screen, so it's gonna pop up here. Maybe I should just disable the chat in this one. Like so. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, my bad. No, 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 no. Don't leave, Curse. You just got here. Don't you look on me.
But this tutorial will give it.
Aren't I in the... I thought I was in the chat. Or that I'd work something. I thought I was in the chat. Yeah, I'm sitting in the voice chat in Metal Stream, and you're not there. I see how it is. By the way, I had to reset everything, so welcome to Windows 11. Completely had to wipe my computer. So yeah, this is new everything. Reformatted the hard drive in its entirety. Yeah, it's running better. It's running I'm running it on 1080p, and my processor hasn't gone above 40% usage during streaming. So like even doing stuff like this, it was revving up really hard. So see here, you can see that everything is running, and the usage is minimal at best. Just entirely minimal. And it gets up to about 40% when gaming. And yeah, so that's this is a lot better than what it was, because I was hitting 90 to 100% usage randomly, like going from 60 to like 100%. And I have a pretty good idea of what the fuck was causing it now, but only after the fact. Well, I mean, this is how it's supposed to run, right? This is how it's supposed to run. RAM usage is stable and not being really used on anything else, so it's stable usage. CPU is averaging about that. And my network is good. A couple jumps here, but you know, the most part. Of course, this one isn't being used because it's a wireless chipset. And then my video card, that's barely doing anything right now. But yeah, basically what happened was this was spiking, and the memory was spiking, and then the entire computer was nearly freezing over. And I've fixed everything I could think of. I updated everything, I cleared out everything, and come to find out, I think I know what it is. I think I know what caused it. It was a bit mining malware. Crypto mining. Someone out there was piggybacking my system to use it for bit mining. So don't know how that happened, but I mean, now I know that that's the thing, and now I know to look out for it. You can generally tell because what it'll do is it'll, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff on your computer. Like everything will look normal, except for like certain things will process stuff really high for no reason. And for some reason it was attached to my Twitch studio. Not sure why. So let's see. Int main person answer. Let's see, colon. Come on. Fingy's not working. See out. You'll expect Twitch to be a little finicky. There's a chance they will question it and look it up. Yeah, that's... Because, I mean, remember it was like my streaming software was going bananas. Couldn't figure out why. I mean, it also helps me to find a toolkit that someone made to clear out your computer of viruses and stuff. Looks fairly reputable. I'm not going to say there's any issues with it. I couldn't see any that I saw, but yeah. But I mean, I just said fuck it and decided to go straight for just back into, because I mean everyone uses OBS anyway. Every time I turn around, it's, oh yeah, I use OBS. So I was like, fuck it. And then I found the Twitch overlay software that I couldn't for the life of me find the last time I looked, and installed it, and that's what I'm using. Like you can't tell unless I grab this, but the there's an overlay bar right here. Oh, it's above it, that's why. But there's an overlay box right here that you can hardly see the outline of that I have. And I think it's Control Alt F7. Yeah. So here it is. If I click this, I can do toggle borders, so you can see it. But yeah, this bad boy sits up on the overlay and hangs out up here, so I don't have to worry. Get rid of this. Okay. Return 0. Done. Okay. Why is return not recognized? What are you... What is it? Why is it saying this is a bad thing? Expected... You're expecting me to do this? What are you going on about? That's valid. Fuck you, that's valid. You forgot and... Oh, well, yeah. Thank you, Roto. It's good to have you. It's like, I'm sitting here like this is like the smallest line ever, and you have a problem with it. What's going on here? I think this might actually need doubles. No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't remember how to fucking do persons. There's some, maybe it's STD. Maybe that. I can't remember. When it comes to classes, it's kind of funny. Let me flip back up here to ChatGPT. Oh, shoot. I need to log in. 90% of the time, the mark is not with a line of syntax mistake. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Is this blocking it, perchance? There we go. Yeah, I know. What's this code? See if ChatGPT can figure out exactly what it is, because there's a syntax error in here, and it's every time I use person, his version of person for the class and stuff is different, and so it doesn't do right. So person class definition. Yeah, see, person. Is it? Is it because of my actual header? Class person. Not sure.
It's actually our first glimpse of a pointer. So for this tutorial, I've created this person class and I've just given it a string name and an int age. We've got a default constructor that I've created here, which doesn't do anything at the moment.
Let me get this. If I'm right in this, it's just stream. Maybe it is SS stream. Maybe it is SS stream. So let's specify that that's a string, and then person two strings. So I mean, it looks right. It's not labeling these in a color, which is weird, saying that they're undefined. Okay. We also need to include that might be why. Oh, it's person.h. Alright. And it also doesn't have food as stream. There. I think that's it. I think that's everything.
And I've also given it a toString method. That just outputs, it just returns as a string some information about the class. So let's actually add to the to this constructor here, the constructor that takes no parameters, which is all we've got here at the moment. Let's add to this some initialization of age, which I'll set to 0, and name, which I'll set to an empty string. Now, in my main function, I've declared an object of this class, and I can use cout by calling empty string.
Let's write the name. Name equals nothing. Okay, so we define name and age.
Now, in my main function, I've declared an object of this class, and I can use cout by calling toString just to output the information that toString returns. There's nothing standard in C++ about this toString method. It's just what I've chosen to implement, and it says name is it's blank.
It's not working. SS isn't okay. Yeah, so it's this one. Well, let's ask ChatGPT. This is probably just something that's typed different. Alright, here we go. Declaration SS std string stream SS needs to be declared with a toString method. Include guards on the running mode once and header file. To ensure that file contains the header file declaration. Ensure that the class declaration in the header file matches the implementation. Okay, so let's check this out. Hi Aqua, it's been a while. I had a rough week. I haven't really been able to study and I'm kind of sad about it. Good news is I'm back. I had to reformat my entire drive. I had some malware on my computer that I think was using it for crypto. And instead of like looking for it and going through everything, I just decided to wipe it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to use Linux, but I game a whole lot, and there's a lot of conflict with that. Just running OBS in general on the computer last time caused me to make dependencies that broke the entire operating system when I tried to upgrade. So, I want to, but yeah. So I mean, well, Proton you can use for gaming. I used it about 2 years ago. But my problem was that I installed OBS and it installed dependencies. And so I installed the dependencies and everything, got everything running, and then when I tried to sudo apt update, it went through, but it said there was some issues. And I sudo apt upgrade, and it said there were dependencies that were broken. Those dependencies I had to go through a long list to get rid of because some of the dependencies didn't have any updates. But the system said that they had updates, but there weren't any updates. So I just had to remove them. And in the process of removing them, it broke the operating system. Works out of the box. It should. Didn't hear anything about any issues. Yeah, this was, God, this was a while ago. You know what? I have messages about it. I could go look at those. Linux Mint. Is it Mint or Mate that I used? Hold on. I can figure that out right now. Backups. Multi-root. Give it a second. The drive wasn't ready to load files. There we go. It's a hard drive, so it's gonna take a few seconds. Here's it, multi-root. It was mate. It was Ubuntu mate. Yeah, so I mean, basic stuff. Ubuntu is trash. It's- it was what I was recommended, okay? I'm sorry. My first attempt was to try an actual operating system like that someone had helped make for gaming, and oh my god, it was hell. I couldn't get it to work and it kept breaking. Yeah, yeah, I'm a nub, I know. I know, I know. There's a syntax error, and I know that you were talking about this last time, but I couldn't for the life of me remember what this was. Like, so I probably should replace this. Gentoo, if you want to go deep. Well, first we need to learn more about Linux, and I do plan to use what is it? Odin to start the journey. The journey. Let's see. Okay, so I can go back to this, and I could probably get away with just breaking that because it's all listed here. Get rid of that extra curly bracket. There we go. That should. That's what it was talking about. Let's see. The S's are still not defined. So this means I should go for that. This right here. Like the way to write person. I forgot how to write it properly. Because like I said, he's this is like probably 2014 or so. Like some of the stuff's really dated. If you have person H. Yeah, yeah, I have person H. It's right here. Boop. So private string name and age. It's defined here, so that's good. But the issue is that these SSs are they supposed to be S? Am I stupid? Am I fucking stupid? Are they supposed to be STD? No, they're not. Okay. Fuck. How do you define SS if this doesn't define? Because this is supposed to be a string, and I have. Uh, is this supposed to be string? Well, I mean, this was like four or 5 days ago. I was going to be doing this the next day, so I was planning on remembering it. But like at this point, I had a hell of a week. I started Sunday. I went to go donate plasma, and my vein collapsed or something during the process, and I got deferred out, so I can't donate plasma for another month and a half. And then I got home and I was so exhausted that I said, fuck it, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, well, I want to play. So I played Fallout 76, and my computer kept messing up. My CPU usage was ridiculous because, well, I mean, my CPU usage was at like 80 to 100% while streaming, and it was just bouncing up and down and up and down. And as you can see, like, I noticed immediately that my CPU had something wrong because, this is what it's supposed to do. Its home is between 16 and 40%. So add the start of toString, add, add the start of toString, string. Oh, is that it? Is that why it was broken? No, no. Okay, okay. Hold on. I wait for your instructions. Because I can't remember. There's something syntax related that I can't remember, and I'm trying to define SS as a variable. Okay, so wouldn't it be int? Alright, let's let me look at this. It probably fucking told me. Let's see. Yeah, right fucking here. Ugh. Namespace needed to guarantee unique names inside of it. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said last time, I'm trying to learn it the hard way without namespace because I don't want to rely on it and then not know where I have to put this. I'd rather learn it with this. That way I know, where to put it. And I don't have to rely on namespace.
Here, and age is 0 for this object. So let's create a parameterized constructor, a constructor that takes parameters or arguments, you can call them. Let's go to person.h and declare a new constructor, person.
Yeah, that's what I was being told.
String name. And
which one is he on? He's on header? Okay. I'm not absorbing all of this because I haven't really put it into practice. But, I'm trying to get as much as possible. Alright, so you're adding more into public. That's good. It's probably going to need that at the end. But
yeah, let's call it name start. And now copy this prototype and save that.
I love that meme so much. Integer for age, okay. Let's see. Right? Oh, I forgot. It's probably gonna need to define it as a string. Yep, there we go. That's what was. Yeah. I love that this actually tells you with color coordinations if it's valid or not. I've seen people that are used to coding and they use stuff that doesn't have any of that for the most part, and it's really bizarre to see that, or to see where only some of them are covered. Like, so it is, yeah. Or after you learn the syntax, it would be nice to write something you personally want. Yeah, I was thinking about what I would make. I think maybe Pong might be too much as a first thing. Like just a basic, block borders thing. I think a calculator might be a little much. Starting Snake game terminal, yeah. It'd definitely be easier if I had someone, hanging out with me during. Because yeah, it's without anyone here to hang out with, I'm just relying on ChatGPT, and it's good at like finding out where errors and stuff it is, but it's not going to be able to tell you everything, and I don't want it to tell me everything, so.
Person.cpp, and we'll implement that constructor. So person : that's the class name, and here's the implementation of the constructor.
Yeah, so that's doesn't need that extra space there. So for the most part, what I'm doing now is I'm listening to him, figuring out, how this works. And while I'm doing that, I'm also learning the syntax of, exactly how it's supposed to be typed, because like I said, there's certain things that are wrong. Why are we putting this in here again? Don't we already have it? Don't we already have it?
Now we've got a problem here because I'm passing in arguments as name and age, And in person.
One second. I'm gonna pop out my chat so I can have it on the other screen in case I need to reference. There we go. Oh wow. Um, oh, my chat is, hold on, my chat's docked over at the wrong one. It's still showing up for the raid I did earlier. There we go. Got a comma. There we go. Thank you. Doesn't help that I'm dyslexic. Like, for some reason, I think that C++ syntax is really intuitive, because maybe C++ was the first language, and I learned when I was 14. And yeah. Yeah, see, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do, is I want this to be my first language. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, why are you doing C++? That's bad. It's so hard to learn. And I'm like, okay, and all the other stuff is easy, right? Yeah, well, why don't I learn the hard one? But, uh, uh, like seriously, learn the hard one that can do anything, and then do the specialized for what you need. Like, it's not rocket science, you know? Bite the bullet first, then you don't have to later. Open dyslexic font. See, it depends, honestly, for me. For me, it's weird. Certain letters get mixed up. Some people have, like, letters that move across. For me, it's that, like, they turn invisible, almost. There's certain things I don't see. And that, like, I have to re-go over it a few times. I'm like, oh, you know, this is usually small things. And then misspelling, obviously, is a big problem. Because I'll be like, oh, that's how you spell this. Like, there was a time where it was, I couldn't remember what what is it called? A cantaloupe is? I couldn't remember what a cantaloupe was. I think it's cantaloupe. Anyway, I couldn't remember for life of me what it's called, but I couldn't figure out how to spell it either. Because I kept wanting to add in, like, so instead of, like, cantaloupe, which I'm pretty sure is how it's spelled, I wanted to spell it cantaloupe. Because cantaloupe, it sounded right, like the phonetics matched. And I mean, if there's something like if you want to say people, of course, right there, you know, I've already typed it wrong. Or sometimes I'll type it or like this, and I'm like, wait, that looks weird. And so I'll be like, oh no, it's this one. And it doesn't help that, you know, English being my language is just complicated in general. It's like, for someone that gets mixed up with stuff like that, it can be really problematic. So yeah, I don't have to spell right if I can put the variables in. I just had to remember that I misspelled them in the first place.
.h, the actual variables that we want to set are already called name and age. So the question is, how can we differentiate these variables, which are in scope here between these brackets, from the instance variables up here, which are also in scope? because they exist for any method that belongs to the class. How can we differentiate the two names and the two ages here? Let's first of all write some code that actually uses this before we implement it. So I could say here person 1. Well, actually, let's make this person 1. I'll make this person 2. And we'll supply a name, Bob, and an age, 42. And then we can do a cout on person 2 as well.
Wait, there's a difference? There's a difference? What? I don't see a difference. Okay, I was about to say, like, I was very confused. I was like, did you put in a Z instead of an S or something? Like, did you flip them? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I'm being attacked in here. roommates and stuff. Damn it. I need to find a way to pick your brain more often, Aqua. Because you came by the other day, you dropped the picture of your desktop, and I was like, ooh, and I had so many questions, and you vanished, and I'm just like, well, fuck.
So that constructor doesn't do anything at the moment, so we won't see anything new here, but the program should run.
Oh yeah, because he made another person. So, create another person, person 2, and then create another person up here. Person 2.
And again, with a bit of luck, not seeing anything. There we go. We've got age 17. Why is that? That's because if we look at this, I've called this constructor here, but that constructor doesn't set values for age and name, so we've just got garbage in them at the moment. Now, to actually refer to the name that's a part of the class, and so will be part of the individual objects, we can do this. We can type this arrow, so it's a hyphen and a right angle bracket to form an arrow, and autocomplete is helping me here. Let's say name equals name. So here, if I refer to name without any kind of qualification, without anything at the beginning of it, it's going to assume that I mean the local parameter name here. It's going to assume that I mean the name which is most closely defined. That's what we get if we just refer to name without anything before it. If I put this arrow before name, then C++ will know that I mean this name up here. So we can set this name, so this arrow name, equal to name, which is this one here. And that achieves the same as if I'd called this like, new name or something like that, and I'd written name equals new name. So this is the same as that, but let's get rid of that and move this back to name. And we can do the same for age. This arrow age equals age. And this is a very, very common and very useful way to define a constructor. It alleviates the need for you to think up new names for these variables, which after all are exactly the same. They have the same purpose ultimately as these. They're meant to correspond to these. They're just used for setting these values. So normally you get into the habit of creating constructors and also set methods. They're very useful there. You can use this in set methods, and you just say this arrow name equals name, this arrow age equals age, and so on. Let's just see that working. So I'll just run this, and we've got here name Bob, age 42. That's coming from this object.
It's actually pretty cool. It pops up and says, oh, you mean that this is a string, and so this is the name. And that's the integer for age. The fuck? I broke it. I broke it! Why'd I break it? Yeah, break it. I take that out. Hold on. Why is it giving me that? Ensure the code prints the correct effort, specifically SAM22 for the person object. Let's make the person class is perfectly defined and implemented with the constructor. It takes a name and age so that the toString method correctly formats the outputs. Here's what we can do to it. An H const. What's const? Oh, fuck it. I got an idea. Let's go to Right, Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Let's see. If age is less than 20, STD, see out. Oh, hey, welcome back. I'm doing something on my own. So I'm wanting to create three variables, or not three variables, three possibilities to start off. I want to create an input to where it asks you for your name. Then if it asks you for your name and it's greater than 20 or younger than less than 20, it'll say, you're young. And then if you are between 21 and 39, it'll say you're experienced in age but still young. And then if you're 40 and up, it'll say something else. Like this is the beginning of this. I want to do the I want to do it the hard way with like the if statements and get it working, and then after that trim it down and make it more complicated. Basically, I want to build it with big stones first, and then I want to make little stones and build it properly later. But I want to start off, building it the long way so I can internalize how to shrink it down. The expression for between 21 would be... Oh, okay. So I do it twice. It's not... Okay, that's my bad. Thank you. I was trying to figure that out. So it's not a comma, it's two verticals. That and I always get mixed up between the greater than and less sign. So here's the thing. How do I use else if I'm wanting more than one response? Because I can't say if they're younger than 20, say this, else reply this. Because what I'd want it to do is I'd want it to check. Because in my head, it's like, if this, then this, else it's this. And you can't do that if you want it to have multiple else's. Let's see if this works real quick. Nope. I don't know how. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, that's wrong. It's still wrong. Why is it doing that? What? Well, it works, but now it checks twice even if first condition is true. So I just need to be, I just need to be else and nothing else. Okay. Because I thought it needed brackets. I guess it doesn't need I guess it doesn't need the brackets if it's not being defined. So 11. Okay. 22. What? Well, I know if else, and I know you can put an if else statement within an if else statement, but the problem is that the else's aren't used unless you specify them. So for me, it would be like, why can't I do an if statement and then like three different else's? So like if under 20, else do this within range of that, which is why it's just why I don't understand it. Oh, can do else if. Wait, you can use else if like that? So you can write an if statement with an else if statement with an else statement. What? One second. Where'd you send the link? I think it's deleting the link. You might want to DM it to me. I'm just trying to read it first. So yeah, first part just if. So check twice. If n equal 10. So it asks you, it says the integer is n, and then you have to enter n, and then in order to enter the n, you have to use it, which is prompted. After it's prompted, it gives you the first off, just if, and then you do if is n equals 10. STCO is 1. so you have an if statement, and if statement is less than 5, you have an if statement, and if statement is equal to 10, and an else if statement for less than 5, or for, is that greater than? Well, there's no greater than. So what happens if it's greater than 10? I don't have any frame drops. It might be just because I'm not talking very loud. Hold on. The headset got moved around earlier. I was saying I wonder what happens if I put in 11, because it's more than 10. The second one is introducing if else. So add equal to 10, that's the same as the other one. Add is equal to 10. And then else if. So if it's equal to 10, if it's equal to 10, it'll say it is 10. But if it is less than 5 or greater than 5, so not equal to 10, and then else is, and it's not greater than 5, and it's not 10. I'm trying to figure out what happens, what if there's a response even set for above 10. Because it's saying if it's equal to 10, it'll be 10. If it's less than, if it's not equal to 10, then it will check to see if it is greater, or if it is, yeah, if it's greater than 5. If it's greater to 5, but not equal to 10, it'll give that response, if else. And so, if it's greater than 5, yeah, so that's what I was looking for. Hey, Commander Thrashton, how's it going? Well, I mean, if-else statements kind of screw with my head, because you say if this, then this, and if else, do this. So wrapping if-else statements and then making it to where, because the main thing is that I was like, okay, well, so here's where the confusion comes in, because in my head it goes exponential. So if you have something that's if-else statement, so say it's between 10 and 20, right? You can use the if-else statement to say if it's greater than 10, do this. If it's less than 10, do this. Which you'd say the else is less than 10. So I get that part. But what if I want 3 different variables, right? What if I want to say if it's less than 5, but it's under 10, but it's more than 10, but it's under 15, and it's more than 10, but it's under, but it's above 20. That's where it kind of loses me because it's weird because in my head it sounds more like you should be able to say you should give it a list of variables. Like you say here's the statements, right? Here's the if this is this and this is this, if this is this, and this is this. So you type all those out. You should be able to. You should just use those as a reference instead of using if else's. But in a lot of stuff that I found online, when they teach you, they use if else's to get you to think. Yeah, because in my head, what you would do is you would say you would give your yeah. So you would give yourself a list in like a header file or not a header file. You create a header file. You create the list in the CVP, and then you would then you'd run it. But using if else statements is really good for a few things, but when you're trying to do like very specific like four items, it makes me wonder why they're used. Or if they're not used, how to use them instead. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I always try to think of the complicated stuff. Like I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the if else statements, and I just realized that you can use an else if statement, which kind of makes me upset. But at the same time, Aqua sent me this so I could look over it, and my first question was, what if you go above 10? Yeah, but you learn with the complicated stuff. I don't know why. I overthink things. That's the kind of thing I do. Well, here, let me show you. Let me go back to uh where is it? There it is. Should I hold on, should I just open a folder? There we go. All right. So this is what I had. Uh oh, my TV's about to turn off. Hold on. Well, when I think if else statements, I think of one or the other. And so if you say one or the other than an other than another, it's like three others down, I'm lost, right? Because you have to branch them on trues and falses. And it makes a lot more sense if you think of if else statements as uh what are they called? Not sure, they're flow charts. Like that's an easy way for me to internalize how they work is they're like a flow chart. There's a better teacher, Dappy. It's free. What? So what? If you really want to, you can try to like describe the complicated scenario with a lot of clauses. I'll show you. You don't know if you can handle those better. You know, it's just checking three clauses. Yeah, yeah. So like this was the groundwork of I'll make this and then I'll make it then I'll find a way to condense it, and then I'll find a way to condense it, and then I'll add in a header file, and stop me, it's free, it's fucking killing me. No, Aqua, don't go. You have been so helpful. I've been learning, but I haven't really been practicing as much. The most I've been practicing has been through this. This is Code Combat. It looks goofy, trust me, but it works. So here we have if statements, and this is what I'm into right now. So now it's giving me operators just now. I'm trying to get this to where I am, like where I know now. But basically this basically breaks it down into like a game format where you can do this and figure out where the issues are. This is a whole lot of if statements. Oh my god. So many fucking if statements. This statement can only run when the ifs is true. Fix all the if statements. So if you have like 20 statements like this, you can transform each into an object in free fields, choose a range, and have one per message and put them into an array vector, and else to iterate this. Yeah. What? Of any kind. I am. I'm sorry. I'm not commenting on you both. I'm commenting on this. So equal means is equal to. Yeah, I know that. But 2 plus 2 is not 5. Two is not 5. That is not how that fucking works. That's. Why did you give me broken math? 4 plus 1 equals 3. Make this false. Move to the first lines. Okay, so I have to make this 4. So then it's not right. So it's not right. So then after it's not right, it'll move the hero because it's else. But they don't even have an else statement. It just says if this. So the entire purpose is to move the character to the right spots by saying it's wrong or it's right. 2 equals 5, make this true. I see what they're getting at. It's funny because this is literally what we were just talking about in a way. Make this true. Hero move 15. Make this move to the first gem. 1541. My exclamation point means is not equal to. Well, this exercise is actually kind of stupid. What? Oh, types working. Change your mind. Oh my god. I'm just sitting here like, okay, this, meanwhile, there's a war going on in the background. Commander versus Aqua. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is made for young and up, but it puts into practice the same thing that you would find. So it's basically the way that I've been doing it is this is where I learn, right, about different things. Then I use Brilliant to internalize how the things work, and then I take ChatGPT if I need help, and then I use this Code and Combat if I want to practice and get a better idea of how it moves. Because it's just custom. I just use the Debian, yeah. Alright, let's see. Move the first gem. Yes, this is for kids, but it's $10 a month and I get to practice. So the main point for me right now is like if I don't have any outside help, I want to be able to, use these to internalize everything and form a good base. Of course, when you make your own projects and you're trying to do your own thing, that's when you start learning more and more in practice. And I'm honestly, I'm a broke dude. I'm waiting on disability, so I have like almost no money. so so the fact that I can get this for $10 a month, I've already purchased these lessons that are like 40 hour or 60 or 70 hours worth, and then I have Brilliant, which is $10 a month, which allows me to internalize how they work and function. When I started learning this, it kind of hurt my head, but now it's gotten better. But I mean, that's I want to understand how it works. By understanding how it works, I can learn a lot better. Because it doesn't help anyone if I'm just going through the motions. Doesn't know what it just is. Just having a war on whose code is more favored. Jeez. Why don't why don't we all just agree that we can all go back to basic with fuck, what's it called? It's like the original code. God, what was it called? I can't remember. For a programming course. Never in my life have I paid for a programming course. Well, I mean, it was $14. It was $14, and it could get my foot in the door for learning. I mean, I also get books and stuff, but they don't really have. Well, I can't say they don't have information. I've got like 5 different books right now that I want to read for coding. I'm just trying not to like burn myself on it by going too far. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I've got some books. Hold on. Got Need to go grab them. Hold on a second. I believe they're still located in that one folder, I think. Let's see. Was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, I think paying for education is fucking stupid. They were originally not pay for, by the way, in the US and stuff. When they first came out, like getting education and stuff wasn't expensive. It was free and it was paid for by the state. But then they got all this thinking about it to where they could just charge people for it, and well, yeah, stupid. But personally, I don't think we should ever have any kind of uh we shouldn't have I don't think you should ever have to pay for learning something. Because if you have to pay for learning something, then you're not learning for something, you're buying something. If you have a father that's been doing fucking pizza making his entire life, and a mother that's been doing carpentry her entire life, if you ever want to learn about pizza making or carpentry, you just have to ask them. They won't charge you to fucking learn it. And most people throughout every age of human history taught by family. Exactly. That's why I think it's absolutely idiotic and stupid. If you want to learn something, you shouldn't have to pay to figure out how to learn something. Like all college does is say, "Hey, we've perfected a way of you learning this thing by giving you building blocks." And that's all they do is they just show you the building blocks. They don't actually do much else than that. It's up to you to learn stuff. It's up to you to figure out what you know and what you're studying. And it's usually by going outside of that. Okay, I know I have them somewhere here. Hold on. Oh, here we are. Yeah, so I've got these books here. Um, so I've got C++ for Dummies, C++, Programming the Fourth Edition, Effective C++, and these are all recommended from what I could find online. So like I also got Linux for Dummies, but you know, I think it's which one is the one that is it this one? No. Which one's the first one? Um, this is it. And go to Code Wars. Fuck. Yeah, I tried to jump into Code Wars too early. Broke my brain. God, this is some bland ass fucking typing. Forget the introduction. Where's the actual information? Oh my god, this keeps going. This is still like the index. Come on. This is not the index. Holy shit, where's not the index? Okay, here we go. Ah, we finally reached it. This is not the textbook. But I mean, I've got a few of them. And they're just. There's one online. There's like one person that I feel like just don't learn it from that person. This is a water book. Kind of respect this for other programmers. Yeah, because you can find books online everywhere. That's why I really love the fact that people like scan them out and hand them out. But yeah. Go back to this real quick. Finish this out. I don't like there lies the problem. I'm a complete beginner, so I can't go to books that tell you how to do stuff as a person that's an intermediate. And I mean a lot of books that I've found online are all about intermediate. They may not say it, but they're talking about they start talking about stuff that they're used to already, and I get that. I mean, it's not a problem. The problem lies that there's not really any books that I could find that I know of off the top of my head, or that I was able to find that were just strictly for beginners. Do all of what? It's primarily because I'm not a popular channel. I don't have a lot of people all the time. So I don't always have someone to ask if I run into a problem. If ChatGPT can't answer it, I'm SOL. So with doing these and moving through them slowly, I'm able to internalize and try to do stuff. And it doesn't fix the fact that I run into problems, obviously, but I mean, it'll help me get good building blocks. It means it's not equal to make this true. 14. Here's the second gen. 26, 25, 16. Okay. Less than. Hello, kitty. Let's see. Cat tried to jump on my keyboard. Make this true, so 2 plus 2. And then make this false. And then if true, make this false. So it would just be false. If false, make this true. I don't know why they put all them up there. Let's see. Hold on. I'm scrolling up real quick to reread because I was reading that instead of learning. You want me to give you a purely nurturing thing, like this weird $10 thing? Yeah, it's links don't work in the chat for security. I mean, yeah, this is really quirky and it looks kind of goofy, but I mean, it works. And it's helped me think about syntax more. Sent me a truh. What's a truh? Give me 1 second. What does it mean enroll? So I have to wait on somebody? Go to the Corsa Plus. Auto meet every day, repetitive tasks using C++ programs. What? Starts today. The 15th? That's today, yeah. It's a free trial, though. $49 a month? That's more than what I'm spending now. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. My budget is average about $50 a month or less. So yeah. I mean, I could do a month. It says that it would take how long? Hold on. It says it's that, or it comes with the Corsa thing on. Yeah, it's 1 month at 10 hours a week. So technically it would be free. Technically it's free because I would reach the end of my month as it ends. Wait, so if it's 10 hours a fucking week, it's 40 hours. I don't mind that. Just won't be able to continue afterwards. Oh, Code Academy. I know Code Academy. Little money cribbing chlorofords. They glorf me right out of my money. Trying to complete 11 hours. Included with paid plans. All right, so here's the thing. This actual Codio or code course, it says this comes free. Where is it? Included free with that. Let's see how much this is. $59 a month. Dear God, man. So I can pay for one lesson. You guys are dicks. Worth $400 a year. Yeah, you mother. This. It's not a lot of money. Like, if you had a job and you only had so many hours a week and you could do this, it would be perfectly fucking fine and reasonable. But I'm disabled. I don't have any form of income. Hell, I just tried to donate plasma the other day and my vein collapsed on me. I was just sending random links. Google is not your friend. Google will cost you money. That's why that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Well, that's the thing. They say free, they look free, and then you go to do it, and they're like, "Oh, it's a free trial. Have fun, buddy." But I only get a 14-day trial. It looks like, or a 7-day trial. This is my cat's favorite thing to do is step on my damn remote now. Wait a minute. Why is family showing? The TV shows are not. My cat changed my input. Hold on, I can't see. Code Academy has a lot of paywalls that it doesn't tell you about. Hello world, compile, execute, variables, conditions, loops. "13 lessons, 14 projects, 8 quizzes, 11 hours of completion." I could complete this in 2 days if I really wanted to. Hold on, I think I already have an account with them. I'm pretty sure I already have an account with them. Let's go back. Thank you. So let's save.
C++ is a programming language created by Bjarne Stroustrup and his team at Bell Laboratories in 1979. 40 years later, it is one of the most widely used languages in the world. We can find C++ applications everywhere, from the bottom of the oceans to the surface of Mars.
Let's see how loud that is. I love that there's no dial for it. But yeah. So this one would be good to like start off with. That seems actually free. Yeah. 1 second. Let me pull up the page. I think that's the same page. Looks like it's the same page. Hold on. Why does this one look different? Isn't it Code Academy? Code Academy. Why is Loops locked? Why is there a lock on it? You fucker. Hate that. I hate that so much. Let me double check this real quick. No, I want to go back, damn it. Back. Yeah, this one's actually got locks on it. For this one and this one. But these are for building stuff. These aren't actually for doing anything. And if I click on them, they'll say I have to pay for money. Fuck you, Code Academy. Oh, Udemy. It's just like Stack Skills. Or Stack Social. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff anyway. John Purcell. John Purcell, that's who that's who I'm looking at right now. I'm not even fucking shitting you, look. Let me flip back to which tab was it? This one. This is I'm pretty sure this is John Purcell right here. Hold on.
me, and I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man, because I'm sick of playing games. You, me, everybody's ass around here. Him, I'm going to kick his ass. I'm sick of it.
I love that. I love that. I love that so much. It's fucking great. Oh man, it's great. I'm doing good. So I took like a 4-day hiatus because I've been really busy. Computer basically took a crap on me. I had to reset everything. For the most part, for what I think it was, is I think that I had malware on my computer that was bogging it the hell down. Instead of dealing with it, I just decided I'd just wipe everything. And here I am. New and improved. Fully functional Flash. But yeah, John Purcell. It's the same dude. That's awesome. I really enjoy that. Let's see, how long ago was this one made? This one might be newer. Or is it the same one? It's a lot. It's not the same one, that's for sure. I can't log in with Google. What is this? 1 second. Are you guys there? Am I on? I think I'm on. It's on. I'm working. Yeah, I'm on. It was 5:18. Did I miss something? I am me. Are you still here? Are you guys still Commander Aqua? Are you guys still here? Oh wow, Exception. It's awfully quiet. Yeah, I was just confused for a second. I'm just playing Tetris. Oh my god, I've finally bored Aqua. Aqua hates me. and I am me. And it's so much fun with that video. And I think they're gone. No. Let's see what this is, because this is shorter than the current course. So it might be more condensed. I am on my road to becoming a Tetris god. Check out my profile. So at the Cave of Programming, he's still doing it. Let's see. Same fucking chime.
Get the most out of it. You should also type in the code and play around with it a little bit after each video. And for a long time, the fact that C++ doesn't protect you from yourself at all.
Wait a minute. 211. Wait a minute. 14 minutes, 55 seconds. 14 minutes, 55 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna get this at...
A C++
and
you specific instructions because it depends on your choice of compiler and from yourself at all. A C++ program just carries out instructions. It doesn't second guess them and try to figure out what you might have done wrong. It doesn't try to protect you from yourself. It just carries out what you instructions. It doesn't second guess. When you're programming in C++, you have to be very careful. You have
That's
to
the
think
exact
a lot.
same. That's the exact same, but what's the next one though? Hold on. Let me... Oh, he just says the pop out. Okay. Or let's see. Screen resolution, start of installation, hello world. Is he still using fucking code blocks? And it's still code blocks.
Probably find that out.
It's still fucking goddamn code blocks.
And you'll have to go away, do some Googling, and figure out how. A good thing to do is to type this out yourself from scratch. And at that
I think it's the exact same. Where am I at currently? Overloading and constructors. He put that in object oriented. Let's see. Object oriented coding. Yep, it's the same fucking course. I don't know. Does this mean that I paid for this when it was free? Or does it just mean that this became free since I purchased it like 4.5 years ago? Damn. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's the exact same. No notes. Alright, so he has other courses. I love how most of his stuff is free, though. Doesn't seem... guess that he had a C++. Another one. Oh, it's the advanced one. I have that. So the pack that I got with him, it actually involves all of them. So, baby, you loser, goddamn baby, you're a fucked up little whiny bitch, just like me. You're a loser, and only 1-star reviewer. You're a power bottom, at rock bottom, but you got company. So yeah, if I go to, so this actually is free until you get to the advanced one, then it costs you $14. What's really funny, and what I find very interesting, is that if I pop this baby over, and I go here, I have C for Beginners, right here, by John Purcell, right? And then I've got Advanced C++, John Purcell. And then, one second, where is it? Here's Advanced C++ for programming. So I got all of those. Yeah, I got all of those for just $14. So I call that an absolute win. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. No, that's it. Yeah, I got some stuff for Python. I got some stuff for, like, I think I've spent like maybe $40 or so in total. But some of these were really cheap. So I got the JavaScript Bible. Let's see, where is it? JavaScript 1 hour. What is it? Python, side-by-side exercises. Python for programmers. Python programming boot camp. So once I learn C++, I can go into to Python. So I haven't really spent a lot of money on this, but you know, it's here. Is my thing not updating? Come on.
With her voice, it's just.
Whoa. I don't know why it pops up to another window. Yeah, to another window there. Alright, we're good. So yeah, I mean, I have a few things that I could use for learning when I get to them. I just think it's funny. This is not the same symbol that he uses in the other one. So I thought it was an updated one for a moment, but it's not. It's not at all. Kind of sad on that. That's really cool. I'm gonna keep that one open. And of course, this one would be pretty good too, because this one's free, mostly. It's just like building some stuff. So use this one as well. Screw it, I haven't done this one before. So, bro, what? I just choked. My new PB in 40 lines. What? Your new PB in 40 lines? Your new record? Your new record in Tetris is 40 lines? Dear God. That's some dense-ass line breaking. 247 milliseconds late from personal best. Jeez. Fucking wow. That's crazy. Alright, take a look at the Hello CPP file in the code editor. It's placed on the screen as a C++ program and is our first code editor. The file name is displayed at the top. Yeah, I fucking got that. Programs are stored in the files, which usually have the file extension CVP. This stands for C++. The code itself is C++. Files are a classic step for new programmers take. They take the world through the terminal. Send you a link to replay. You can watch. You can watch mine. 1 second. Tetris.io. Dear God. You play this a lot, I take it. Oh, bad placement. Seconds. Holy crap. Jeez. That's crazy. A year and a half. Ah, they included the std.co. Oh my god, yes! 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 Fuck you, namespace, you cyclical bastard! The classic stuff programming. World record is 13.952 seconds. Jeez. World record replay. Okay, I'll check it out. Holy crap. Kinda scared to. Dear God. What the fuck? Is it... What? How the fuck? That's... hold on. Color? It's gotta be the color. Like, they have to be relying on the color of the blocks, not the actual shapes. And they've memorized that. That is insane. Yeah, because there's no other way that you would be able to place that fast. Like, yeah, the colors are a big giveaway, but I don't know if that's... I don't know, that seems... Like, I don't even see them place down the actual block to start the, to break the blocks. That's insane. I don't want to sound racist, but do you think that person's Asian? This is like what happens when someone likes Osu a lot, but thinks that it's not challenging enough and doesn't have as much time on their hands. That's what this looks like. That's what it looks like. It seriously looks like someone just sat down one day and was like, "This is my thing," and just went to hell on it. Like, holy crap. I mean, it's from the USA. I'm just saying, like, we know the reason why most people that are really good, or they usually think they're Asian, right? It's not technically because they're Asian. It's because normally in most cultures, Asian people are under a lot of fucking stress. So whenever they choose something that they want to do to have fun, it becomes a huge outlet, and so they become really, really good at those things. But damn, that is I wonder what the world record holder for Tetris thinks of that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Rhino, I agree with you entirely, though. How? Let's see. It's I've got about 15 minutes or so before I have to start cooking dinner. So let me go ahead and continue through this. Terminal black window, hello world. Before we explain what's in, just jump right in. Press the run button, of course. It's going to give me hello world. Boop, hello world. Got it. Yep. Let's go. I'm not stuck in. I don't need a hint. Yeah, I know what that means. I'm going to continue on. Thank you very much. Okay, include IO stream. I've learned that already. Int main. I've learned that already. There's the beginning of the function and what the program does. End of function. Got it. Within the curly brackets. Blah blah blah. This is called the operator. So this is an operator. Okay. I'm still learning the jargon and I haven't memorized it yet. So. I just practice a lot. Yeah, a lot. It's like, the same thing happens to me when I see speedrunners in video games that have, like, learned every exploit and gone to town on them. Sometimes it's just crazy to watch. Like, because there's people that... Okay, so there's people that, like, they beat a game and they go speedrunner mode on it, right? And then there's people that beat a game and all they want to do is just play the living hell out of it until they learn every little thing about that game and how it works. When you practice, look at the 5 pieces. Yeah. I'll be in there in about 15 minutes. Fitness speed. You get faster than most people may comprehend. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like someone playing on the guitar, right? Practice, 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 and it's easy for you after a while. But it'll look crazy to anyone who doesn't practice. I think someone said that if you practice something for 15 minutes every day for a year, you become more proficient at that skill than, like, I think 85% of the planet. Which, I mean, makes sense. I mean, that's 15... Hold on. 15 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day times 365 and then divide by 60. 91 hours. Well, 92 hours technically, but still. In 92 hours. Yeah. Like, have you ever seen Osu? Osu's pretty damn similar. Not the same, but you know what I mean. It's a game that people like to play a lot. I mean, I've played it, but it's just... I tend to play it on my mouse, and my mouse is wireless, and it's also kind of heavy, because I like my mice to have meat to them. That sounds awful. Anyway, yeah, my mouse also has a few things. It's been dropped a few times. So, like, the scroll wheel, for me, the scroll wheel doesn't always function. And sometimes it tries to drop on its own. What's this? Complete modern C++. Huh? I'm just out of curiosity. Keep programming from beginner to beyond. Learn to flavoring to advanced deep dive. C++ masterclass. $9. I mean, this is more updated than Udemy is more updated than skills, Stack Skills or skills. So Stack Social. Stack Social seems to have gone the way of the dodo bird mostly. So I'm curious. I'm gonna look at these later and see what all they have in them. Well, that's right up my alley right there, isn't that? Unreal 5 and C++? Oh god, algorithms. Fuck. What is... Is there... Wait a minute. Is this where you just buy them? Or is there like a subscription? Biggest sale of the season, get courses for just $9. I'll look at it later. I don't have time right now. Anyway, I might start using Udemy. I mean, honestly, I'll have to review some of those and see which one is good, and maybe I could get one, and then I could use that. I'd prefer something that's not as outdated. The Purcell one is really nice, but it's also really outdated, and it's a lot of content. And half the time I'm trying to figure out where the syntax is because he's not using the same thing as me. And that just causes it kind of makes it a little bit more frustrating to learn. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. $15, it's amazing. But it's also free on another site, but that's only partially free. Alright, anyway. SDC out is a character output stream that is pronounced as cout. So operator, hello world /in. /in means new line. Which is why it doesn't need the thing at the end, so. Is a function that tells the computer that you are at the end of the statement is similar to a period of a sentence. Okay. Oh, I mean, I guess it is, yeah. STD cout. Of course, it's going to be Code Academy. It'll output the word Code Academy. Wait, what? I did. There we go. I forgot the... Oh, okay. Have a good one, Aqua. It was great having you again. Following SDC out, or operator. What the? I'm gonna put the following code. Output. Why did they make these emojis? They're not even the right emojis either. Output. Oh, it'll output that, yeah. We can also output multiple lines of adding more. STD cout statements. Hello, goodbye. Let's output hello and then goodbye. The reason it does that is because the /n is a new line. No, let's use what we learned so far to complete a coding challenge. Instead of displaying one of those lines of output, edit the code so that each line outputs in a pattern on the terminal. Alright. I will do that. STD. C out. Operator. And then we're going to go. One. Two, three. Oh, shoot. C++ in general purpose clearly language. C++ runs and work. Oh, I still have to do. I got 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do this in 5 minutes. Yeah, we're going to harness the power of the Python programming with just a few ideas. Let's jump in. Python is just one of those popular learning programs that's been used to write millions of lines of code, lines of programs. It's a very simple program. You hit the run and see what it does. Run, print, welcome to Python. It's going to print it. It's going to say it. It's going to say it right here. Hello? Oh, you're going to load. I'm going to skip you. Miracles from can't run. Python quotes indicate the text is a string. It indicates it's a string? What? Huh. See if you can fix it. Lol. Now, if there were spaces, it'd probably keep the spaces. Fix it below so that line 3 produces the same output as line 1. Put a space. Oh, yeah, the opposite is true. But some of you can list the strings in the print function using the operator inserts a space. A Python there are multiple ways to pose the same task. 559. Yay. Nine days left until my subscription ends. Kinda sad, to be honest. Hi. This guy's porting to Linux. I think this will be interesting. I'll go ahead and raid over to CA2 software real quick. So I gotta go cook. Might be on a little bit later doing some Japanese. So you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me, and I really hope to see you again. Until then, stay safe.